Hey everybody, it's Dr. Carmen Bryan, and it's Car Chronicles. You guys ready? Let's do this. I was thinking, as I do most of the time when I'm driving, and do you know that a lot of us learned to gray rock as children and didn't even know it? And it's just now that we're putting vocabulary or definitions to what we used to do or people did as children. A lot of you grew up in homes with narcissistic parents or parents, and what you learned is that your emotions were irrelevant. If you cried, it didn't do anything. It kind of fueled them to try to make you cry even more. But it never brought peace. It never brought comfort. You know, it was like your emotions were pointless. And then on top of that, a lot of you have a hard time expressing your emotions now. So, you know, crying or tears or expressing hurt and pain is deemed by you as being a weakness. You know, even that narcissist parent made you feel like crying was a weakness. You know, what are you crying for? Because you didn't get any comfort that came along with it, like most children are supposed to. And so you grew up, and it's very uncomfortable to you for you to express emotions. You also know that if I cry, you know, especially in front of people, if I actually cry, I may not be able to control it. I may not be able to stop it because that's how much hurt and pressure is in there. You knew dealing with that parent that I'm not going to allow you to see my emotions. I'm not going to allow you to see when I'm hurt. One of the things that they also do is try to cause you to fly off into a rage. And then when they talk to family or friends or people around them, it's always it's the aftermath, but they don't tell you what they did prior to. They don't tell people what they did to cause you to fly into a rage. They couldn't get you to cry, so instead they caused you to fly into this rage. And so by the time they present you to people, they smeared your name to tell everybody what an awful person you are. And now as an adult, around people that you're safe with, around people that you should be able to express your emotions or even cry, you have a hard time doing that because once again, your mindset is if I show my emotions, if I cry, it is a sign of weakness. And so a lot of you have a hard time coming out of that. It makes you feel vulnerable because that was a place of vulnerability that you had to protect. So to do it around people that you're close to, you feel vulnerable, you feel unprotected, and then you feel like it doesn't matter anyway because I'm not going to be comforted. And then you notice that if you do, it's almost like this valve opens up and you can't control it. It just keeps coming and keeps coming and keeps coming. So a lot of you learned this in childhood in a toxic family relationship with narcissistic parents.